Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to be DIYing a couple things. If you follow me on TikTok, you might remember I had a specific pair of jeans on my Christmas list this year that I told myself if I did not get them, I would be making my own. Well, I didn't get them, so here we are. And I'm also going to be DIYing my bachelorette weekend jean jacket in this video too, that I'm going to be doing on a later day. But today we're gonna get started on the jeans. So I'll insert a picture of the jeans I wanted right here. I recently got kind of a straight leg jean on clearance at Walmart for $7. So I bought them. They're very similar shape to the ones in the picture. And I also just happen to own a hot pen for bedazzling things. So I have this, I've got stones, and we're gonna be bedazzling these jeans myself. So come along for the ride. Okay, I have my bedazzle pen plugged in. I'm gonna turn it on so it can get hot. And I'll be honest, I don't really remember how it works. I'm also just gonna fold these in half so that it's a little less overwhelming. Okay. And start sticking. What I do. All right, guys, I have conquered one leg. This is literally so much work. I do not recommend this at all. If you need a project, find something else, because this is so tedious and boring. I have to hand stick every single one of these rhinestones on, and it's a lot. So halfway there, on to the next. I'm gonna be leaving the back rhinestone free because I don't hate myself. So I guess we're on to the next leg later. All right, guys, here's the finished look. I put them on already because I also made a TikTok of doing this. I left the back bare like I said I was going to. Y'all, this took so freaking long, multiple days of working on this, like after work and stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty obsessed with them. However, I never want to do this again. And for washing, I think I'll just have to wash them inside out, but like, I'm obsessed. They're so cool. Boots, a cute little Western shirt, cow print or something, and I'm ready for the rodeo. Okay, now that these are done, I am going to be working on a jean jacket. I don't know if I showed this already. I bought this jean jacket from a girl off Marketplace because it's kind of like the fit style that I want. It's got the little scrunchy thing in the back to kind of cinch it. I feel like I want it to fit more like a bomber jacket, like kind of baggy and oversized, not like a tight jean jacket. So I'm gonna be doing this. I'm thinking of putting our last name across the top, because like at first I thought I was gonna put bride, because then I could like sell this jacket when I don't want it anymore. But I'm gonna be putting a bunch of my patches on it. I have like some cowgirl hat patches and stuff. And then if I do that, I'm gonna wanna keep it. So maybe I'll put our name on it. We'll see, I haven't totally decided, but this is gonna be my next project. And I may add some more sequins to this too. It obviously came with these pearls and rhinestones on it. But yeah. I'm just gonna show you some stuff that I bought for this jacket. First off, my cutout came out good. I got this fringe off Amazon. Not sure how much I love it. It's almost giving like lampshade fringe, you know, but I think it will still look good and give like the vibe I'm going for. And then I have some patches here that I've just kind of been collecting. I got several of these at Michael's. I think all of these I got at Michael's. We got some hats going on, some boots. And then I saw these ones at Walmart yesterday and was just like, okay, yeah. This one's okay, but I mainly got it for the boots. And then these charms were by the beads. So I don't know how to put these on. I'm hoping that I can like maybe stick them into the fringe somehow. But yeah, that's my charms. And then I got fabric glue. I think this is gonna be how I adhere the fringe to the jacket, because I'm putting it on like this seam. So I'm not really sure that you could even sew it. I also don't know how to sew or use the sewing machine that I have. So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to try to get started. I think I'm going to start with the fringe because I feel like this will be the hardest part. It came with a lot, like a long amount of fringe. I really didn't need this much, but it's all right. Okay, so to start out, I laid out my fringe all across the back just so I knew where to cut and how much that I would need. And then I just started gluing it down. So I took my fabric glue and just kind of swirled it all along this seam that I wanted to glue it to. Okay, right here, I'm putting those little charms in the weave of this fringe, and that's actually worked pretty well. But before I glue it down, I put the glue all along the seam on the back of the jacket, and I just kind of used like little swirling motions, almost like I was coloring it in. And I used a liberal amount of glue just because I'd rather have too much than too little, you know? So once I got all the glue down, I just gave things a nice little press into the glue so that it really got into that fringe. So I just do this all across the back. And then I went in with my Cricut and some sparkly silver vinyl and made my little cutout for my name. This is, of course, iron-on vinyl. So I measured the back of the jacket just so I knew just how big to make it, so that it would kind of fill in that top area of the back. Once I got it all cut and peeled off, here I am just ironing it onto the top back of the jacket. Now I'm ironing on my patches. So the patches actually have to be ironed from the back side so that you don't damage them with the iron, of course. So I stuck them on the sleeves and then turned the sleeves inside out. So here I am ironing on the back side of the patches to melt that glue and adhere them to the denim. All right, guys, I'm stopping for today. The jacket is about as far as I'm gonna get today on it. But the fringe actually looks better than I thought it would. I'm digging it, I like it. I got the patches ironed on. The name, however, my name decal isn't all that like noticeable. I wish it was a little bit darker or brighter, but I'm hoping once this is actually under lights, you'll see it like sparkle a little bit more. But this just, I love it. Look how cool this is. This kind of like oversized look is what I wanted, and like looser fit. So I got my patches ironed on, and I'm gonna continue to collect patches as time goes on so that hopefully my whole sleeves will be like all patches. But like, oh yeah, I got my charms kind of stuck in there. Where's the other one? There, in the fringe. So yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with it. I think it looks really good. So I don't know if I said I added the rhinestones around the collar and around the cuffs here. So I might add more rhinestones. I don't know. I don't want it to be like too overbearingly rhinestone because I have a couple of all sequin and rhinestone outfits that I'll probably wear it with. So yeah, I'm gonna continue to collect patches. This jacket, hold on, I gotta get my hands out of the cup. This jacket is originally from Maurice's. So I don't know if they still sell it or make it, but if you want this jacket in particular, you could certainly look for it. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video with these DIY projects. Just something a little fun, and I'm a horse girl and it's winter, so I just need stuff to do. So anyways, I think I'll end off this video here. Stay tuned on my TikTok. I filmed both of these as separate TikToks as well. So follow me there if you want to keep up. And as I add more patches later, this jacket might look a little different. So I'll leave that down in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.